some pan de jamón today, a Venezuelan specialty bread. Come on in with me and we're going to pick up some of the ingredients today at Sprouts. Back from the store, and we have all of the ingredients that we need to make our pan de jamón. And making pan de jamón is broken up into two parts. The first part that we need to do is to make the dough. So as you can see here, we have all the necessary ingredients that we need to make our dough. Okay, here we have our ingredients for our dough. We of course have our flour, our water, milk, sugar, yeast, butter, and eggs. Okay, so what I've done here is I've warmed the water up to about 90 degrees. And in the water, I am going to put in our sugar, and we're going to dissolve our sugar in the warm water. Okay, and once the sugar is dissolved, I'm going to add the yeast, and then we're going to set it aside for a few minutes so the yeast can do its thing. So here we have our mixer, and we have our beaten eggs. We have our melted butter, we have our yeast mixture, our milk, and our flour that we're going to add to the bowl. All right, now we're going to add to the flour our yeast. We're going to add our milk. We're going to add our melted butter. And we're going to add our eggs. Okay, we're going to let this come together until it forms a dough, and I'll show you what we do after that happens. Just takes a few minutes for the flour to combine and turn into a dough. Our dough has come together into the mixer, and what I'm going to do now is take our dough out of the bowl, and I'm going to knead it for about 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, I took the dough out of the bowl and I placed it on a lightly floured board here, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to knead our dough for about 8 to 10 minutes until it becomes soft and smooth. Put our dough that we just kneaded for about 8 to 10 minutes into this bowl here. All right, so I'm going to put our damp towel over our bowl with the dough in it, and we're going to let it rise for about 90 minutes to 2 hours. Okay, so we are going to take our dough that has been rising for the last 90 minutes. We are going to take the dough out, and we're going to roll it into about a 10 by 15 rectangle. baking sheet. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little bit of egg white and I'm going to just lightly brush the top of the loaf, and then we're going to let it set for another half hour. Now we just let her set for another half hour and then we'll put her in the oven. So we've let the bread rise for approximately 45 minutes. Now it's time to take it and put it in the oven and bake it at 375 for about half hour. Our beautiful pan de jamón after a half hour in the oven. It looks beautiful, golden brown. If you'd like to try some, give me a holler and I'd be more than happy to give you a little.